All right. Well, we'll let a couple people hop in the stream, and then we'll get going. I will also temporarily move. I guess I'll put myself up here in the corner for now. Yeah, I'll do that just so everyone can kind of see the deck tech explanation that I'm going to give here. So I have yet to really find the best spot to put the camera. I don't know. I think it'll help once I get a green screen. I plan on getting a green screen, which it stinks because you won't be able to see all the cool stuff going on back here, but at least like people will be able to see the screen a lot better. So I'll have to come up with something for that. But wait just another minute here. It's been had the day off today of my actual job, so it was relaxing. Got some videos done for the channel, so looking forward to those coming out. Had some time, played some games with the wife for a little bit, and then stream for about an hour and a half, and then probably do some grocery shopping after this. So at least my current time, because I know some people are not in the United States, my current time is 4 p.m. as it is right now. So Ralph Saranoki, thanks so much for joining. Obviously, I know wanted to make sure you're able to join us on the stream here, so that's why I wanted to make sure that we're at a good time, so that we'd be able to be on the stream. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get wrapped up into this. Alright, so this is the second weekly stream. So, obviously, last week we played some dinosaurs. The deck was playing alright, it just felt like we're having some really bad luck. I have been really enjoying this dragon list the last few weeks. It's mostly the deck I've been playing on Arena when I have been playing Arena, and this deck is just awesome. It's crazy. Like, it's fast, it plays a bunch of monsters, and it's fun. And it's good. I have been doing very, very well with this deck on Arena as of late, and I guess we're going to go ahead and talk about the deck here, and then we'll hop into some games. So, starting off at least with the dragons, because this is what everyone likes, is the dragons, obviously. So we're playing the 2 Atsushi, the Blazing Skies, and 4 Thunderbreak Regents. I think Atsushi is the worst card in the deck, but it's not like it's a bad card. It's a 4/4/4 Flying Trampler, has some good abilities when it dies, so if our opponent uses removal on it, then it's not good for them. There was a situation in that I've been running into recently where, like, if I have double Atsushi and I'm behind on cards, I can potentially play one of them. I can play, like, the second one to get the death trigger and then get some ability, get some value off that, which, doesn't happen a lot, but it can. And then, obviously, as our 5 drops, we're playing the 4 copies of Glorybringer and the 4 copies of Nova Hellkite. Obviously, Nova Hellkite being the brand new big dragon from Edge of Eternities has been huge. Being able to play this on turn 2, or even just, obviously for 3 mana, is super duper strong. And it allows you to, like, those games where you get, maybe stuck on mana, it allows you to actually still play threats, get in some damage, and then the 1 damage to a creature can honestly be pretty solid. That you can pick off, like, a Brazen Borrower or a Llanowar Elf or something like that. And speaking of Llanowar Elves, we're playing the 8 Elves. I like 8 Elves in this list. I feel like this is a matchup where, this is a deck where we want to be at 4 mana on turn 3. Like, it's so important. So playing 8 Elves along with the 2 Herd Heirlooms helps a lot. I have tried Sarkhan in this slot instead of Herd Heirloom. I like it just because Herd Heirloom does not get hit by Fatal Push. Sarkhan does get hit by Fatal Push. That's pretty much why. 4 Invasion of Tarkirs, card's awesome. I love this card. It's basically a Lava Axe for 2 mana most of the time, but it's always a really good burn spell, so huge fan of that. And then the 4 Burst Lightnings, just because there's a lot of really aggressive decks in the metagame, and we need some early removal, so that's why we're playing the 4 Burst Lightning, and we're playing an overcard like Torch the Tower, because we can very easily kick this card. Sideboard briefly, Pick Your Poison. Just an amazing sideboard card right now. Cage is good against Arclight Phoenix as well as Collected Company decks. Damping Sphere is very good against, like, Nykthos as well as Lotus Field. Dragon's Fire is basically like my extra removal that can potentially take out bigger creatures that we normally struggle with a little bit. Mage Bane Lizard because the card's awesome and it punishes the Spellslinger decks. Ferocidon because it prevents life gain, which is really, really good against like the Angel decks. And then I don't know if it's going to let me click on it, but there we go. Or maybe not. The 1 copy of Tranquil Throwback. It's not going to let me hover over it, but it's very good. I've been thinking about maybe switching to Weathered Runestone just because I've been running into a lot of Grease Fang, which in our current build, like, the only thing we really have for Grease Fang to stop them is the Dragon's Fire, just because it's a 4/3, so, like, Burst Lightning can't take it out. Grease Fang, like, we're surprisingly, well, I guess not surprising, but we're a little bit weak to that, but to be honest with you, like, I hate Grease Fang anyway, so I'm really not that worried about if we do run into it. Like, whatever, it's... Grease Fang is Grease Fang. Oh my goodness, I did the wrong screen there. I meant to do the webcam. Alright, so I'm going to do... We'll go about right there. If that's, like, not in a good spot, though, let me know. The idea is just because, you know, we'll be able to see, like, you'll be able to see my hand, our opponent's lands, and then what's going on in the battlefield. So, it's not going to be 100% perfect, but I think it'll be good enough. So, alright, let's go ahead and hop into the ranked best of 3 ladder, as we like to do, and let's get things cooking. So, how's everybody's day going today? So far we have 10 viewers in the chat. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's a little bit of an awkward time for some people, so I do appreciate you taking some of your time to join us on the stream here. Obviously, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about Gruul Dragons, please let me know what your opinions are in the comments. It's 10 p.m. here? Yeah. Well, yeah, I knew, like, it was kind of late. Like, if I do, like, normal streaming time for people, which is, like, 6 p.m. here, I know it's too late for you. So I wanted to make sure that it's early enough so that way you'll be able to join on that. So, Francesco De Angelis. I believe that's how we pronounce that. So, of course, we're not on the play, because why would we be? 1 land! Nope. Okay. If we had 2 lands, for sure, this is a keep, but as of right now, it is not. Oh, this is pretty good. Definitely just gonna bin an Elvish Mystic here. It'd be funny, though, if we did keep this and then, like, turn to Herd Heirloom into an Elvish Mystic. Could be funny, but, I mean, if we just, hopefully draw a land here, I guess, would be, like 1 or 2. I think that's it. Watery Grave? Pass. Interesting. So, I have a feeling Boseiju is not going to be good in this matchup. This could be Rogues. So, because of the potential for Rogues, I think I'm actually going to play the Boseiju here. Just because, if it is Rogues, like, we want to watch our life total. Maybe this is the Dredgeless Dredge deck. Maybe that's what this is. Let's see, Surveil 3. Okay, Overgrown Tomb, so this has to be Dredgeless Dredge. Okay. So, Oracle of Tragedy. And it enters or dies, draw a card, then discard, shuffle to 4 cards. Okay, interesting. Not packing a lot of, like, Graveyard Exile. Oh my gosh, this has got to be Soul Flayer then. Okay, so I think we just play the Herd Heirloom and then pass. I think we're probably gonna end up. Well, maybe we won't. So I'll Stomping Ground. Thinking we go 1-2. We play the Herd Heirloom and then we pass. Hold up Burst Lightning, I guess. Not that I think it's gonna matter, but let's see. I love dragons. I'm working on a mono red dragon deck with treasure generators. Yeah, mono red dragons is fun. I played a lot of mono red dragons in Pioneer before. It's very fun. I think Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind is a very underrated card. If you're playing a lot of dragons that don't have haste, I think it is super worth it to play those. Just because obviously being able to be a mana rock that also allows you to give your dragons haste that don't normally have haste is pretty good. So, draw then discard. Okay, so we're pretty much dead to a Soul Flayer here. Might as well just Burst Lightning our opponent here. Unfortunately, I'm not playing any Hearses, so we might honestly be pretty weak to this deck. Let's go, yeah, that's Sushi and pass. I got nothing else going on, so. And no attacks, so. Yeah, if they have a Soul Flayer, it's going to be Indestructible, Flying, Trample, Vigilance, Haste, Double Strike. They're touching their graveyard, so they definitely have the Soul Flayer here. So if they have Soul Flayer, we will concede. Alright, we will concede. There is nothing that we've got that we can beat this Soul Flayer with. Okay. So, unfortunately, don't have... the only Graveyard Exile we have is the Throwback. I think Frosson's worth it because it can get Lifelink. Mage Bane, like, maybe, probably not. I think I'm going to cut the Burst Lightnings. I don't foresee those being very good in this matchup. I don't think Domri's going to be that great. I don't know if we cut the Herd Heirloom. I don't think we do. Do we cut it at Sushi? I mean, how good is Invasion of Tarkir in this matchup? I feel like we need to be fast. Well, maybe we do keep that in. Let's see, Mystics. I don't want to cut any of the Elvish Mystics. At Sushi, yeah, I guess we'll cut it Sushi. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll run it. We'll run it there. Yeah, Soul Flare. The decks that I historically like to play are really bad against Soul Flare. I have never had a good time against Soul Flare decks. And another one-lander. And a no-lander. So we're going to 5. This is, man, we are not off to a good start here. Alright, well, we have to keep this. Let's bottom an Invasion. And probably a Crag Crown. I feel like... Is Invasion... I mean, maybe our game plan here is to try to flip Invasion. So, like, yeah, let's do it. I don't know. Maybe we go turn 2 Frost turn 3 Invasion, swing in. I don't know. Awkward one for sure. Dark Slick Shores. That was decent. Okay. Frost Probably just going to surveil again here. And a very chilly day. For my birthday, I visited Castle Ruins. Oh, okay, if it's your birthday, happy birthday then. Yeah, I visited Castle Ruins. That's pretty sweet. I can say where I live in Michigan, there's not a lot of castle ruins going on around here. So in this case, I think this is tricky. I think I'm gonna Invasion just for 2, and then I think I'm gonna attack. I think I'm gonna attack my Invasion just to try to get it to flip, because I mean I got no pressure in hand here, so because Invasion can be pretty insane once we get it to Defiant Thundermaw. See what our opponent does here. Okay, well, I have nothing to reveal, so we are just gonna dome our opponent for 2. Okay, let's get in at the Invasion here. You know, it'd be crazy is if we like attack the Invasion and then they like bounce it to our hand or something like that. That'd be kind of wicked. Seemed like they might do that. It'd be crazy, like into the Flood Maw. That'd be pretty insane. Opponent is thinking. Just gonna let it happen. Okay. All right. Invasion's at 1. At least we know, permitting like double removal, we'll be able to flip this the next turn here. Cycle Stripe over Riverwinder. Gives it hexproof, and it's a cheap cycler. Yep. Okay. Striped Riverwinder. Former Modern All-Star. Another Mana Confluence, so they're going to take some damage from what they got going on here. Are they just going to Soul Flare right here? They can? Yeah, they can, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they could just make a Soul Flare with Hexproof. Make some pull and have some Historical Ruins everywhere. That's really cool. That's really awesome. That'd be definitely cool to explore someday. Whew. Glory Bringer. Bringer to Glory. Yeah, I feel like we just cast it here. Then try to get the... We're going to swing both in for sure. We want to flip Invasion. So we are attacking all in at the Invasion. Because we want to make sure that we flip this and then we turn on Defiant Thundermaw. So we are most certainly double attacking Invasion here. God, if they into the Flood Maw, I'm going to feel... It's going to be so saddening. They just keep hovering over the Invasion, which makes me think that they're going to bounce it. So, we'll see what happens. Our opponent needs to decide what they're doing, though. They trophy it. Okay, so that stinks. Definitely should have just went in, obviously, at the opponent there. So they kind of time-walked us twice. So, because we could have gotten in for 4 in the previous turn, but... Okay. Blooming Marsh pass. Oh my goodness, another Glorybringer. That good draws, for sure. Yeah, and we're getting in there now. We are getting in there. 12. Maybe put him to 4. Probably have some sort of trophy or bounce spell or something. Okay, and it's just Stone Rain now, because I don't have any more basics. So, but we got them on another clock, two-turn clock here. So, what's nice is they're at 6, so if they Soul Flare, they're going to need more than just that. So, let's see if they can get something cooking here. And they have Rampaging, we have Froston in play, so they'll take damage if they play more creatures. Okay, yep, Scavengers, so it gets Hexproof. Yep, taking a damage. Oh, so it's going to get Flying, okay. Okay. Man, I wish we would have just went in on the attacks now on them. But, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, though. We didn't know we were going to just go Glorybringer, Glorybringer. Okay, so they got 2 blockers now with the Soul Flare. It's got Hexproof. It does not have Flying. So I think they're dead, yeah, because we have Glorybringer Exert here, and then this has Menace, so they can't... They're dead. They are dead. Another Rampaging Ferocodon. Well, let's get in there. Exert. Yep. So, and then, yeah, we'll get it with the Elf. Why not? We're going to Exert on Homeboy there, and that is game. It does not have Flying. And you can't block 2 creatures. So, unless it turns out a 100-handed one. Okay, so they have Urborg Scavengers, which, I mean, I feel like we're not, I mean, we could Dragon's Fire it, but really, I mean, it's not really what we're trying to do. Maybe it's worth bringing in the Herd Heirloom. Maybe. Yeah, this is just tricky all around. Let's... I feel like they're going to bring in pushes and stuff, so I feel like we really can't mess around with this too much. Oh, Urborg Scavengers, we got to have some removal for it, though. Let's cut the Herd Heirlooms, and let's bring in the Dragon's Fires. Maybe on the off chance it doesn't have... If it somehow doesn't get Flying, or, yeah, Hexproof and Indestructible, like, maybe we can actually pick it off with Dragon's Fire. It's just too slow. I feel like against this deck we gotta... I mean, this only has 1 land. We can't even cast our Elf. Oh my god. You know what? We're keeping it. Bin this and bin this. Whatever. God, that was horrible. Well, can we go back to the first hand now? Can we go back to that? That hand was much better. Oh, hey, that's awesome. No, it's good to see other people there living in Michigan. Gross. Okay. Overlord. We're definitely not gonna pick this off with the pick your poison. Oh boy, our hand is quite putrid. At least our other hand wasn't. The problem is with the first hand, we didn't have any interaction, and it was too slow. Like, that was why we didn't keep it. Questing Beast. Zombify into hand. An Elvish Mystic. That's what everyone wants to draw at this stage of the game. Okay, so they're probably going to zombify the Zatalpa, which we have to pick your poison for. Shock, yep. Okay. So this will be a decent turn here. Yep. Question is, do we place a Kenzan or Beseiju on this next turn? Because we could Beseiju the Overlord. So yeah, I guess we'll place the Kenzan on this turn. Invasion of Tarkir. Alright, so let's go play the Sekenzan. We're going to play Thunderbreak Regent, and then we are going to pick your poison. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. That's why I love Pick Your Poison, though, is just, like, it's cheap. Like, it's not always better than Atraxis Fall. Yeah, those hands, yeah, they were rough. I mean, the Mystic, I mean, it did allow us to double spell with the Mystic, so, I mean, it's not nothing. Urborg Scavengers. Okay, looks like... Ugh. Not gonna be able to kill it here. We do have Invasion. So now it's got... Vigilance, Death Touch, and Haste. That's brutal. That is brutal. Vigilance, Death Touch, and Haste. I feel like we do... It's gonna get too big. We do have to block here. Vigilance... Oh. 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 Uh-oh. Well, we need another Pick Your Poison. We need a Pick Your Poison! Right now! Give it to me. Come on, pick your poison. Pick the poison. Oracle of Tragedy. Come on, pick your poison. I need it. That wasn't horrible. I think we just play... Oh, I think we gotta keep this Besiju. Let's just play Glorybringer and pass. It is indestructible, so there's not too much we can do about that. The stream will not load. Okay. Does anyone else have any issues with the stream? Oh, yeah, Sire, 7 deaths. Sheesh. If we play against another graveyard hand, or graveyard... Oh, Soul Flare. Okay, well, it's over. Okay, so, yep, that's about what happens. I mean, when you're playing damage-based removal and your opponent is filling their graveyard and making Flying, Death Touch, Indestructible, Vigilant, Double Strike, Haste... Trample, Hexproof, First Strike. Did I get all the keywords? Prowess. Does Soulflare game Prowess? Probably not, because it wasn't a keyword at the time. So I guess it probably doesn't get Prowess. It was a mechanic, but it wasn't like an evergreen, I should say. So this turn works great for me. Okay. Maybe it's just a skill issue then, I don't know. Okay. Goodness. Yeah, I mean, hand was alright in the second game. I mean, that mulligan to 5 was brutal, but, I mean, we drew almost perfect, honestly. Yeah, you know when your opponent in Pioneer is going, turn 1 Otherworldly Gaze, you know nothing fair is going on. The only thing fair that they potentially could be doing is... They could be playing, like, Dimir Surveil or something like that. It's about, like, the only thing they could be doing. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Oh, we're on play. I guess it's good enough. Still not fantastic. Let's play this on green. Push. Oh, Duress. Okay, well, they take our Burst Lightning. Good your 3-drop here would have been great. Okay. Stop. Yeah, drawing a Reckless Stormseeker there would have just been the nutters. So, Swiftfoot Boots. Nice. Swiftfoot Boots. Something absurd is... Yeah, thanks! Yeah, dude, Swiftfoot Boots. All right. Something's going on here, though. Like, is this like Mono Black Obliterator or something? I don't know. I feel like some nonsense is gonna happen here. I'm a little scared of this Swiftfoot Boots. And I'm not messing with you. I'm not dogging on the guy for playing Swiftfoot Boots. Like, something's going on here. Murderous Rider, okay. I was hoping they would have Murderous Rider at Sushi. They're gonna play a land. They're gonna play the Murderous Rider, and they're gonna equip the boots and get in there. Oh my god. Oh, they're doing it! They're doing it! Boots! It's a race now. It is a race. Burst Lightning kicked. Has hexproof. I can't even do that. Okay. I think we attack. We tack in here, and then we just play double elf and pass. There was, I mean, like, I could have had a kicked Burst Lightning up. I don't think it's really worth it. But, so, opponent's at 10. Gray Merchant. Gross. So, yep, we're going to take 4. Could prevent the life gain here. Because I could, like, block and then do that. I don't think it's worth it, though. I think we just take it. Okay. That was not a good draw. So I could... I'm not opposed to just killing this and getting in with the elves. Like, kick this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Kick this. And then attack with the elves and make him hold back the Murderous Rider. Okay. Boots, yeah, like, what is this? What is this deck? Just don't play a Phyrexian Obliterator or something, then I'm, like, super dead. Equip the boots to the Forsworn Paladin? Maybe. Yup, it's got Menace, so I can't block it. Oh, okay. I mean, I gotta make this trade, so. I guess I'll top 2 cards. Hopefully not lands. Ooh, good cards. Sweet. Definitely going to exert. Oh, I can't because it's got the boots on. Okay, Menace. Creature gets Death Touch if mana was spent. Okay. So let's go Herd Heirloom. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I could draw another card. I'm not worried about dying right this second. I'm also okay with trading. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get Glorybringer in there. Yeah, it's got Menace, so might as well just get in with... Doesn't have First Strike, does it? I can't exert. Hexproof Haste Menace. Okay. Activate the Herd Heirloom on the Glorybringer. Draw a card. It's a Thunderbreak. Okay. 12. Let's see what our opponent's got cooking here. Duress. Just a Thunderbreak. Don't think we can kill him on this next turn. Don't think there's anything we can draw. Boots. So say they can give it Death Touch. Or I can get +2/+0 if a mana was spent to you for a treasure. They have a tap? Okay, it's just activate. I mean, they could double activate, and they don't. So, Invasion? I kind of like playing Invasion. This is tricky. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could draw something. I doubt it. This is tricky. What do I do here? I think we could force them. I could force them to do this. I feel like I should just Invasion. Yep, alright. So I'm going to Invasion, reveal Thunderbreak. I'm going to Dome the opponent for 3. I'm going to Dome him for 3. I'm going to play Thunderbreak. Yep, I'm going to play Thunderbreak. Should have activated for this. That was a mistake by me. I apologize for that. So, I'm going to... Do we flip the Invasion or do we just get in there? I feel like I just got to... Do I just get in there? No, I feel like I should get another blocker going here. So we'll go boom, boom. And then at this point, just in case, this will attack here. Or no. This goes in here. I can't kill him this combat, so I feel like it just makes sense to try to get in there with the invasion. Now if they have... Okay, say they don't have a Doom Blade or something, because they would take extra damage from that. I was keeping this back just in case we couldn't flip this. Like, just in case some weird shenanigans happen. Yeah, it was whenever deals combat damage to a player, so... I wish... I should have kept that... should have tapped that. I don't think it's going to matter, but... Make a treasure. Okay. Hopefully, I mean, funny enough with the boots, our opponent can just do some weird shenanigans or something. We got plenty of blockers. So, we'll see what they could do. Good game? Good game? We dead? Okay, yeah, I'm assuming they're just taking damage here to just die. 3. Yep, okay. That was a really weird deck, but I'm all in on it. So, mono black. Bring in the Mage Banes. They got some life gain. I don't think Burst Lightning is going to be good in this matchup. Traditionally, I do like to cut the Elves, just because I don't think they're super good. I could play Nykthos. I didn't see a I don't think I saw a Nykthos in there. Dragon's Fire. We'll bring those in. I think I'm just going to cut some Mystics. I don't think I want Burst Lightning here. I didn't see any enchantments. Gary. I think it's just mono black Devotion. I think that's all they're playing. So. Kolb. Common Kolb with the donation. Thank you so much. Any new plushies? Yes. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. The newest one is... So this Buizel up here was actually my Buizel from when I was a kid. So I have that one. I would say... Other than that, the newest one is maybe even, like, Tyrant here. I feel like I don't have a lot of, I don't think I have a lot of crazy new ones. It's been a minute since I've gotten a new plush. You can't see them up here. I have the Venusaur and Blastoise and Charizard up there. Those ones are pretty new, relatively speaking. But, yeah, because, you know, obviously we moved to a new place. I haven't bought a lot of plushies recently. So, feel like make a treasure token. Oh, I feel like I just have to invasion this thing because it's just I don't even think it's like that big of a deal. It's just always doing a thing. So let's go red and colorless invasion. I was gonna herd heirloom, but invasion. I mean, I'm gonna submit 0. I'm gonna dome your Forsworn Paladin. Definitely didn't think I was going to be killing a Forsworn Paladin on stream today. So we have turn 3 banger now. Let's see what our opponent does here. Phyrexian Scriptures. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. It becomes an artifact. Destroy non-artifact creatures. Okay, and then exile all opponents' graveyards. So they're going to Wrath us. I do have the Besage You to take it out, but obviously I'm not going to Besage You that. Okay, so I think I'm just going to play Herd Heirloom here. And then I think I'm just going to... So I'm going to peck this for 1 so I can get it... I can hopefully, if I draw a land, I can hopefully have Glorybringer snag it if I draw a land. So we'll get it to 4. Okay, it's drawn non-artifact creatures. Iron Crag. Okay, we didn't draw the land. It's unfortunate. I'm just going to play Atsushi. If our opponent decides to Doomblade it, we're going to make some treasures. Okay, all opponent's graveyards. I have not seen Phyrexian Scriptures since Standard, and I really didn't even see it that much. Swiftfoot Boots! I need a W's in the chat for Boots. Give me W's in the chat. Big fan of Boots. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this because I'm not attacking a player here. I need W's in the chats for Boots. Okay. Sushi, I have a feeling is gonna die here. I doubt they're gonna let me flip my invasion. Murderous Rider. Yep. Okay, and then I'm gonna make some treasures. Because we need some mana. Create 3 treasure tokens. Do I use a treasure here to cast a Reckless Stormseeker? I'm going to do that. So that way, if they decide... That way if they decide that they aren't going to play a spell, like, we'll at least force them to. W's, yes. Mana Rocks and Boots with the Commanders, yeah! Maybe that's what happened. Like, just... Okay. I'm actually going to... they're going to Boots, as dumb as this is. I don't think I have a better target for Dragon's Fire. I'm going to decline to reveal a dragon, but I am going to use my treasures. It seems dumb that I burn my treasures like that, but I think just, like, not letting them gain the life is going to be better in the long run. So, and we drew the land. Look at that. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Alright. Reckless Stormseeker is going to target Magebane Lizard. We are going to attack Invasion. We're going to attack Reckless Stormseeker, and then we're going to attack there. We are going to flip our Invasion of Tarkir. We are going to hope that they do not board wipe us. And we're going to see what happens. So you're avoiding the auto tapper. Yes! No, that's what I was saying. Like, auto tapper, I don't mess around with it. Erebos, dude. Is this Commander? Nice. Alright, opponent is very dead here. They don't even have enough devotion. Good game, yep. Okay, play the land. Yeah, no, I am not messing around. Attack, 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 attack. Dome. Dome. Getting in. Not even gonna activate the Herd Heirloom to draw a card. You know, actually we are. I lied. I want to draw an extra card, even though we're not even gonna do that. Alright! Well, 1-1. Yeah, opponent, that was... So, Swiftfoot Boots, like... I can say this from experience. I have tried cards like Swiftfoot Boots, like, in Constructed. They just never really work out. I understand the reasoning behind it. Like, you're like, oh, I want to protect my creature. But, like... In a deck like that especially, it's just, I don't think it really works that well. Like, I don't even know. Like, what deck would you really want Swiftfoot Boots in? I'm trying to think. I don't even know what you'd want Swiftfoot Boots. Yeah, I can't even think. Like some weird and soul list, I guess, if you're playing like a very specific thing you want to protect. I don't know though. Playing first. These one-landers! What is the deal with these? Okay, this is a good hand. It's gonna hurt me when I draw that extra land, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Oh no! No! I misclicked! No! Oh gosh! Oh, I misclicked. That's so sad. No! Oh, I wanted to shock it in. Okay, we're playing against Mono Red too. Hello, darkness, my old friend. No. That was brutal. Reanimator for Boots, but even then, no. Yeah, like, I just don't know if there's anything to do with Boots. Oh, I cannot believe I did that. I haven't done a misclick like that in a long time. Oh my god, and we're playing with Hammer Time, too. As long as it's equipped in Billiard... Okay. Mox Hammer. Play Hammer. Okay. Thunder Beezy. Oh, I cannot believe I misclicked like that too. That is so brutal. I cannot believe I did that. Because they would have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they would have been at 9 right now had I not misclicked. So they'd been looking real rough. Yeah, I know. See, and I've been, oh my gosh, and they have a 13/13. Okay, so we're gonna play this. I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna target this, and I'm gonna attack with this. Okay, so it's not looking good. Opponent's at 13. We're in chump block mode. Oh, it's got trample now. Okay, it's over. I forgot about the I forgot about the Mox Hammer. Okay, so we could have, if we had drew a dragon on that last turn, like on that turn, I think we would have won. Could have won. Thinking these, probably those to take out Sigarda's Aid. Probably that. Probably this. Guess we want everything in this matchup. Okay, so cut the Herd Heirlooms, cut the Domri. Do we want the Burst Lightnings? Probably, so we can like pick off their creatures before they actually get to... You know, maybe we don't want the Mage Banes in this matchup. I do want the Frostodons, though. Well, I mean, it's unnaturalized, but like, is it that good? I think we probably keep it. Cut the Sushis. Let's trim 2 Elves. Let's do that. All right. Yeah, I cannot believe I did that. That was ridiculous. That was... Ugh. So that's the thing. If I'm playing paper, that doesn't happen. If I'm playing paper, those misclicks don't happen. Play first. It's good enough. I almost just mulliganed that. It's good enough. Let's get Copperline down. Copperline Gorge. I need to get the cool Copperlines in this game. Seam Rip. You got it. Oops, all Copperlines, I guess. Pass. At least with Burst Lightning, we can maybe like pick something off before it comes into play. Hammer, you got it. You got it. Then we're gonna draw Reckless Stormseeker here, and then I'm gonna be like, damn, what do I do? Invasion. Ooh. Yeah, I think we just dome our opponent for 2. Got nothing else going on. Ka-chang! Motivation to keep it in as removal, but they have like instant speed equips, so. Alright, let's see what our opponent does here. Probably cheat. Enter, attach it to 1 target creature. How about no? How about no? Dude, they're gonna Loren's Escape, and I'm gonna cry. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we're not dead. We're not dead, because I have this Castles. Okay, so this is gonna come into play. And then I'm going to auto-pay, and I'm going to destroy an artifact. We're not dead yet, people. We're not dead yet. Sigarda's Aid. Don't you dare have another hammer. Don't do it. I'll cry. Don't do it. Oh, Shelter. Okay, that's not as bad. Okay. So Kenzen. So we could... what do we do here? Could just play Nova Hellkite. I don't really just want to pass, but... Actually, here's what we're going to do, okay? So we're going to play the tap Copperline. Yes. I'm going to Nova Hellkite with Warp. And I'm going to... not pay the ward, and I'm going to attack the invasion. So then the following turn, I can at least use Kenzen to get in there, or I can just flip with the Nova Hellkite too. Cloud. Searching. I've never actually played against this deck before. I know what it does, but okay. Well, they drew a hammer. Oh, never mind. They didn't draw it. They had Cloud. Okay. You know what's funny with Boros Hammer Time too? For a long time, I always like I talked about how it was really close to like working, being good. Like I always talked about it needed like a Pure Steel Paladin or it needed something like that. And then they got Cloud, and the deck is like actually decent. I also want to point out that if they did not have that reroute systems, which I also talked about how that card is really good, had they not had the reroute systems, pretty sure we win that game. So, but yeah, no, it's cool to see the hammer deck like being good. Again, I just remember for a long time was like, The deck is really close. So, the Cappy. It was funny because like a lot of people would forget too. It's like a lot of the good hammer elements. Finally an elf with 2-land hand. Except we don't have green. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Well, we have green. We just got to use Cavernous Souls for the green. So, I guess. And then we have to hope that our opponent doesn't kill it, so we can have the green for the Herd Heirloom. It's a risky one. A top deck Copperline fixes all of our problems, though. See what our opponent's going to do, if they're going to do anything. It's tricky, though. I mean, if we get the opportunity, I might want to go turn 2 Reckless Stormseeker. Well, because if we go 5 mana, then we could go Herd Heirloom. If our opponent would do something, though, that's the main thing. Our opponent has to do something. Opponent has to do something. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this sucks, but Cavern on Elf. Land World. Okay, opponent was... I don't know if they were roping us or what they were doing. Okay, so they're black base, so I feel like I have to get down... I feel like I gotta get the Herd Heirloom in play. And then this. Yeah, I gotta get down the Herd Heirloom. They could play... If they Fatal Push and then, like, all of a sudden we just don't have mana, like, we're out of the game. So, Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay, another Invasion. I think I like Thunderbreak here. If we draw another land that's untapped, that'd be huge, because then we could like invasion, and then flip it. So that'd be pretty dope. Blood Tithe Harvester. Still don't know what we're playing against here. Untapped land. Come on. Oh, okay. Oh. Can't transform it anyways. Another Thunderbreak Regent. Actually, no. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3... Or, whoops. I gotta undo that. Colorless. I'm going to Nova Hellkite here. Oh, got tap. Okay. Nova Hellkite. Warp it. And then I'm going to attack in here. I'm going to draw a card. That's what we're doing. Try to get a land here. Once at 13. Will we draw a land? You're an Elvish Mystic. Alright. Could be mid-range. That's what I'm thinking it is. At least if we somehow don't draw another land here, at least we have things to do. So, if they kill the elf and then we draw a land, we are going to... Okay, then we'll play another Thunderbreak here. FOMO, yep, okay. So this looks like just kind of just mid-range. Yep, it's mid-range. Third Blood Tithe Harvester. Sure, buddy. Okay, well... What do we do here? I think I'm just gonna play another Thunderbreak Regent. Thought about playing Invasion, but... Yep, opponent takes 3. I mean, we've been stifled with our lands. Our opponent's at 10. I mean, as long as I don't get a Shield in play, then, like, we're looking okay. FOMO. Another land. Our opponent's hand has not been the best. I mean, the triple Blood Tithe was pretty gigantic, but... Okay, Unholy Annex. Opponent's at 8. Another... Is that our 4th Thunderbreak Regent? It's our 3rd Thunderbreak Regent. Okay. What do we do here? So they can't block his... Okay, I feel like we have to... Reckless Stormseeker here. Day. We move to combat. Reckless Stormseeker gets in. Get him to 5. Get the Mystic in play. Probably just gonna make a demon and drain us? They do not. They Thoughtseize. Why Nova Hellkite being exile has been pretty relevant. They don't have... I mean... They might be dead here. They're at 3? And they didn't make a demon. Do they not? If they don't have Blade of the Oni, they might just be dead. God. Oh, okay, they do have Blade. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, if they don't have Blade of the Oni, they're dead. Okay, so we go to... They're gonna go to 5? Oh, they're still... Well, they got this. Oh, I can make double red. Yeah. Right? Okay, yeah. No, we got him. We got him. We have double invasion. Oh, wait, no! I thought that was in my hand! We're good. We're gonna invasion them? Or, okay, no. We're gonna... What do we do here? Because I have the Stormseeker. I can buff... Okay. I'm gonna kill their Blade of the Oni. And then I'm gonna play the Stormseeker. I'm gonna give each of them a bonus. I'm gonna give each of them the buff and swing with both. That's what we're doing. Okay. Buff, buff, each other. They might have a Fatal Push. If they do, they do. Like, they let it resolve, so... Okay. If we drew a dragon there, it would have been over. If we drew the dragon. Let's see what they got. Probably... Okay, they got a push. They'll double block here. Take out one of them. Okay. Done. Okay. So... Opponent's at 5. They're going to probably make a demon here. God, yeah. Shieldred, okay. I don't know. They might get us. They might get us here. Yeah, because they got a blood. I think we're barely gonna lose. And it was close. I mean, we got stuck on lands and like it was close. Like we almost got him. We almost got him. We really did. If we drew... We can put them to 1. We can put them to 1. I can invasion for... What do we do here? 12. They have 3 bloods. They're actually at a virtual 7. So what I'm going to do is just to... We're dead. I'm going to attack with the elf just to see if they let us through. I know that they won't. Cast Nova was lethal. Oh, I had the Stormseeker. You're right. Yeah. So, what got me, like, was I saw this and I was like, oh wait, like we have a dragon in hand, and that was what got me. There's no way this goes through. Okay. I mean, I could kill the Shieldred, I guess, now. Yeah, I got 2 red, so... Okay. So, Burst Lightning... Shieldred. I think we're just dead no matter what. Yeah. That was brutal. We were so close. Yeah, because they're just going to make a demon here, and it's going to be too big. So, I don't think there's anything we can do from here. See, this is where it's kind of annoying on Arena, because like if it was in paper, oh, they didn't activate the blood. This is where it's annoying in paper, is like, or online, is like, we would just be shortcutting here if it was paper. Opponent just has another Shieldred. Cool, cool. Still don't think there's anything we can draw here. Even draw the land. Yep, okay. Well, punted that game. Let's see if we can rally back for game 2. So, Dragon's Fire, Mage Banes, just bringing in everything. Okay, I mean, throwbacks, actually, yeah, no, we do. Bring it in. Just bring the house against him. Go down 2 Thunder Breaks. Cut all the elves. Not good in this matchup. We cut 1 Burst Lightning. I feel like maybe... Oh, because what are they? Blood Tithe. I'll cut a burst. I'll bring in a Thunder Break. Actually... Does that do anything? I don't think so. No. We'll do the Thunder Break. Alright, let's run it back. Let's run it back. We're running it back. Oh, goodness. Oh, Nova Hellkite. What a great card. God, I was so close. So close. I feel like and like, obviously, it's how a lot of the elf decks operate, is like, if you get the right combination, like the right half of your deck's going to play so well. You draw the wrong half, then you get, like, the first 2 games how our hands looked. It's close. Like, 1 more land, and I think about it. This is good enough. I mean, we need another land, but... Bottom Invasion? Bottom the Dragon's Fire. Okay. Put this Herd Heirloom in play until they Thought Seize us and take our Herd Heirloom. They're probably going to take the Herd Heirloom, so we're going to Invasion them for sure. Unless they have a Braid. If they have a Braid, I could see them taking the Stormseeker. Or the Invasion. Opponent needs to decide what they're doing. Okay. Take the Herd Heirloom, play this. I'm gonna dome you for 3. You knew I had this, and I'm gonna hit you. Okay. Question is, do I attack Invasion, or do I attack them? Probably just them. I don't think this is a matchup where we really try to flip the Invasion. I think we just use it as a good burn spell. Blood Tithe. Blood. Okay. Dragon. Stormseeker. Day. I don't like this. I know they're just gonna trade here. Feels bad, so maybe we'll at least go here. Could play Nova Hellkite there, just think. I mean, Blood Tithe Harvester is gonna kill something, right? Like, it's probably gonna kill the Reckless Stormseeker anyways, so maybe try to draw another one. Don't have double black. Still can play on Holy Annex, I believe. Yeah, because it's only 2 and a black. Don't know what opponent is doing. There we go. That was real. They really had to think about that on Holy Annex. Is this? Am I sure I want to play just the best card in my deck? Like, I don't know if I really want to. Get him to 9. Play it on the next turn. They have the Mutavault, so they've got a demon. Or they just have a shield. They can have one of those. Thunderbreak Regent. Yep. Any motivation? I mean, I guess. Let's do it. And they still have that leftover blood. Untap land, make a demon, probably means it's game over. No blocks. They always have the blade, man. Okay, so... yeah, it's tricky because they can still gain the life. So they're basically at 13, and now they're at 15. Is essentially what they're... oh, sorry, they're at 17. 17. Nova Hellkite. Man. What do we do here? I feel like now I have to try to... I feel like now I have to try to flip the invasion. They clearly have a removal spell. But we can't, like, it's to the point where, like, we have to just try to get there. We have to try to get there. Because we get in for 8, I mean, we need the invasion to be able to win this game at this point. So, they have a Doomblade, yep, go for the throat. I'm just going to concede now, so, yep. Nope, I know, I mean, you can oops me all you want. I knew you had a Doomblade of some sorts. Yeah, Rakdos midrange, it's not great. Like, it's really just Shieldred. Like, it's not a great matchup regardless. But yeah, Shieldred is tough to beat. It's tough to beat. I feel like with Arena 2 is, like, when you tune your lists, it's tough because you'll tune it to beat a specific deck or decks, and then you'll never run it against those. So, like, you know, we prey on, like, mono red, and I feels like when I play on Arena, I, like, rarely ever run into mono red or any of the other aggro decks. And the aggro decks is generally what we prey on. So, it always feels like I play dragons and then I run into black midrange. Yeah, it's good enough. Cave of the Frost Dragon and pass. My boss is calling me. I don't think I'm going to take this. Even though I have to. So, alright. My boss is calling me, people. I'm going to have to keep playing, unfortunately. I really do apologize for this. I'm going to have to go to be right back, so you'll be able to hear it, but my mic won't be on.
What did you find out about Lindsay? What is she doing this week? Because I haven't seen any time approvals come through.
Yeah, she said that she was going to, she said she was going to send one through, and then she never did. Like, she's like, whatever time off I have left, I'm going to use that. And I was like, okay, like, just send it through, and then that was it.
So I haven't seen nothing. Alright, so we don't know what she's doing right now. We don't know if she's sick, not sick. Did we get a doctor's note?
I still haven't gotten a doctor's note, nope.
Alright, I'm gonna call her.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not really sure what's going on with it.
Alright, thank you.
So, yeah, no problem. Were you at the store then earlier today, or?
No.
Oh, okay. I was joking. I was like, Jim likes to go in when I'm not there, so.
No, I don't leave the schedule. I just plan my week and I go.
Sure, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna give her a call.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
Yep, no problem. Alright, bye. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to take that call. I was like, oh, I guess I can keep playing. I just had to be on the phone for a minute. Also realized I took a damage I didn't have to. Ketramos. Oh, goodness. What do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dragon. We're obviously playing Glorybringer. We didn't come here to not play Glorybringer. I really want to flip this invasion. They have a removal spell. So, or they don't. Wow, it's just auto pass. I really thought they would have had a removal spell. If they Sunfall us, like, whatever, I guess. I mean, I don't know what the Orzhov Ketramos deck does. Apparently they play an Ashiok. Stormseeker, Thunderbreak that. Draw a card, lose a life. Oh, opponent's dead. Opponent's so dead. They need lifelink. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 18. Okay, so if we attack here, so we go 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 18 right there. If they kill something in combat, which they can't because they would have already. Okay. Defiant Thundermaw. Attack, attack, attack. Okay, I guess I can't map this right now. If I'm off one, I'm off one. Okay, that was weird. I'm assuming this is taxes. I'm assuming they're trying to just, like, not let us search Field of Ruin shenanigans. I'm assuming that's what's going on here. So, okay. Give me Frostodon. Pick your poison. Or is Ketramos an enchantment? I don't even remember. Darn it. I think it is. I'm still bringing in Pick your poison. They're definitely going to bring in removal for the elves. What was that? What is going on? I don't know what that was. It just is like, what? Alright, what kind of Burst Lightning? My apologies, I got off track. Let's see what happens. Ketramos Exile. They want to exile 8 cards of Ketramos being a creature. It's kind of a control deck. That's kind of what I got. You'll get play against Mono Red, you need to play Blessed in 1. Yeah. So, I think with, I don't know. Yeah. Like, Ketramos, I really do love Ketramos. This is barely keepable just because of the Mage Bane. I really do love Ketramos. I think the card is just very cool. That sucks. Let's play this and pass. Ketramos is a very cool card. I don't remember. Soul Call. Oh, is that just... That's probably just way to feed into that. Just gonna Burst Lightning them, because I don't think we're doing anything else with these Burst Lightnings. Probably just wait for them to keep drawing cards. Okay, ooh, draw land, that's good. Mage Bane Lizard! Love me some lizards. I should play Rakdos Lizards on stream one of these days. I love Rakdos Lizards. Wow, that was rude. They're like Vanishing Verse that right away. Not even playing with it. Another authority. Okay. Oh, we drew. We need a land, so that's good. Could sneak in for 1, but not going to. If I wanted to shock. Just hold up our Burst Lightning in case some shenanigans happen. I don't think some shenanigans are going to happen with our Burst Lightning, but... Not my Burst Lightning, dude. That's what I was trying to do. Ketramos. Live streaming your boss's call. I guess so. Yeah, it was a call I had to take. Let's see, one more cards. Draw a card and you lose 1 life. Yep. I'm sure in your boss call. Yes. Do I Burst Lightning here? Because I'm gonna try to curve out these dragons, so I guess let's do it. Game 2, brutal. Rotation's very fun. Oh. break. Sheltered by Ghosts. Gonna draw another card. We just need... The real tech against this deck is we bring in the processors. That's what we do. Oh, is this an enchantment? It's not an enchantment. That sucks. Yeah, the real tech is we bring in processors that put stuff from from exile back into our graveyard. That's actually what we need to do. Okay. One more card in exile, and we're probably dead. Okay. Ketramos is online, right? 7 more cards in exile. Concede. Okay. So, fortunately we're in green, so we don't have really any ways to answer Ketramos. I don't want to exile a player's graveyard. I feel like this is a matchup where we want to go fast. Like, post board, or game 3. Like, we're going fast. I want to go fast. Maybe, how good is Invasion in this matchup? Probably not that good. All right, we want to go. We're gonna go. We gotta channel our inner Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast. Play first. Yeah, it's where we want to be. Another land here. So we got turn... I think I'm going to go turn 2 Ferocidon. Opponent is mulliganing. Alright. See if we can win this. That would just butter my egg roll if we could win this match. Make me feel a little bit better. Lightstone Inquisitor. So... Just kind of sucks all around. I feel like it's Magebane, yeah. It is Magebane here. So, another lair sucks. Just gonna go Nova Hellkite with Warp. We're gonna pick off this Lightstone Inquisitor. We're gonna get him for 4. Okay. Drew Glorybringer. Thinking Ferocidon and pass. And play a lair. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, they think we're stuck on lands. That's funny. That's cute. We do need another land, though. We need another red land. Cling to Dust to draw. Authority sucks. Oh, this just completely shuts down my Warp. Oh my goodness, I just realized that. That completely shuts down Nova Hellkite. It's really unfortunate. Magebane, Autopay. Brutal. Brutality. God. That's funny. See, in a way that this is like worse. This is like worse than like blue-white control for us because they're just like Doomblade Central over here. That was a good draw. Yeah, it's just like Doomblade Central. So, like this is not the best thing to be happening. Sacrifice is an enchantment, so that way we can turn our Nova Hellkite back on and potentially have lethal. We need more red lands. Nice! Thanks! The opponent cannot be salty that we destroyed their authority. Oh, we got him. We got him. I'd be honest with you, was not feeling confident. The Authority Console's Vanishing Verse, Sheltered by Ghosts, Indestructible God, Black-White Control deck. I was not feeling confident. I was not feeling confident. But we got there. All right. Let's do... This is probably our last match here. Let's get one more rock in here. Oh, goodness. I can't. That was so good. Opponent, nice. He's salty about the pick your poison. It's like, dude, like, Authority is like... Like, and this is no offense to anyone that plays Authority. Like, it's such a dumb card where it's like... It either, like, never works or it's, like, the best card. And there's no in between with Authority. Another one-lander! My goodness. I guess we're keeping this. This hand sucks. Maybe I have a lot of 3s in this deck, though. I don't need more 3-drops. Missequence that. Should have played the lair. Yep, should have played the lair so I didn't have to take 2 from the Stomping Ground. This also did 5-0. Oh, cool! Lizard is great. Honestly, it's a pretty good deck. Cool thing with if you build Pioneer, you can literally just, like... You can just go back and forth with it, too. You can play it in Standard and Pioneer. Luckily for us, I don't think this is going to be a matchup where that 2 life's going to matter. So... Foreshadowing, hopefully not. Dragon. Fatal Push. Okay. So one less Fatal Push for our Thunderbreak Regent. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So, ooh, okay. I've never actually done this before, so this is going to be sweet. So, I'm going to Invasion of Tarkir. They also used a push. I'm going to not reveal a dragon. And I'm going to kill this. And then I'm going to Burst Lightning my Invasion, and then we're going to attack it, and we're going to get Defiant Thunderbolt online. Here we go. On turn 4. With a Nova Hellkite waiting in the wings. Can an opponent burn the Fatal Push? They're gonna have to draw into another one here. If they don't have another Fatal Push, it's not looking good for them. Which the fact that maybe they used one makes me think that they maybe do have another one, but yeah, I do hope the Shocklands, the other ones, come back. I'd be pretty surprised if they didn't bring back the other Shocks and lore. When normally, like, they usually follow up pretty soon after, like, when they do land cycles. At least the important ones like that, but at least ones that are reprint, I should say. Okay, so this is going to be actually awesome. So they have a Shieldred. I drew another Nova Hellkite. Okay. So is the opponent dead? Okay, so they're at 19. So this is 4, 8, 12, 13. Is this exactly lethal? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, they'd be at 1 life. Okay. So this is still good. So I'm going to warp Nova Hellkite. I'm going to ping Shieldred for 1. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to attack here. I'm going to do 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. They were at 1 if I did that. Oh. Oh, dude, I don't even feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. Like, it's Rakdos mid-range. Like, you're dirty. You're gross. I don't feel bad. Okay, so Domri is cut in every single matchup, so I think I'm gonna have to cut this card. 63. I need Fable. I need to be able to take out Fable and Mirror Breaker. Is Stormseeker the card that we actually cut here? I don't think so. I want to go fast, so we got to make sure. What do I do? Rosaton. Invasion of Tarkir. Jeez. What do we do, chat? Ugh, I can't. Ugh. Fine. Fine. But I'm gonna regret it. Yeah, Domri's got to get switched out. I remember I used to play My Gloss in the deck, but it was just always okay. One less. You think one less Mage Bane? Dude, I love Mage Bane in these like mid range and control matchups. It is so good. It is good. It is very good. I am quite the fan of it. Goblins. Yeah, I really hope. It kind of stinks because now we don't have Runvet Hordemaster. If I had $1 for every hand we've had today with a 1-lander in the 7, I wouldn't... I don't even know. I wouldn't even have to go to work tomorrow. Alright, pass. Oops, no elves. Play a Blood Tithe Harvester. Harvest some blood. Oh, we can tap our Carpusian Force for black now, people. We made it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, chat. Think about that for a second. Merfolk would be sweet, too. I think Merfolk really needs another Lord in Pioneer. Which I'd be shocked if we didn't get another Merfolk Lord going back to Lorwyn. But yeah, because Merfolk literally only has Mistbinder and Hexcatcher. Hexcatcher is great. The one that stinks is Mistbinder. Like, 2-mana vanilla Lords were good a few years ago, but like not anymore. Like, they just don't stand up. You play Mistbinder because it's your only other option, but you're not really that happy with it. Are they gonna push? Blood Tithe. Make a blood. What was that? Nice. I don't even mean to be like mean to him, but like that was kind of a bonehead move. I don't know what they were thinking there. Okay, well let's go. Do we get Stormseeker online or do we force in some damage? I think we get Stormseeker online. No, because they're just gonna pick it off, so... Yeah, let's go Hellkite. And we get to ping this for 1, too, so we're gonna force them to not be able to block. So we are gonna get in a damage with the Mage Bane here. And they're obviously gonna sacrifice the Blood Tithe Harvester to take out the Mage Bane Lizard. Yeah, we went first? Yeah. Wait, no! Oh, no, they missed a land drop. I was like, wait, we went first. No, we didn't. I don't know. What is the point of thinking? You just take the damage. Just take the damage. Don't know what they're thinking. Now that, okay. What do we do next turn? What do we do next turn? I do like shocking Herd Heirloom, or shock, play Herd Heirloom, play Stormseeker, get in for 3. I'm not opposed to that. That would be pretty solid. We got some options here. We have options. FOMO. I could pick your poison that. I don't think I'm going to, but I could. Shieldred. Still no 3rd land? I would say I feel bad, but I really don't. I do not feel bad for our opponent. Okay, Cavernous Souls. So we'd still take a damage. So let's just shock this in. Okay, so let's go Herd Heirloom. And then let's go Stormseeker. It's day. Now we have... This also is good because it forces them to have to cast something on their turn. Otherwise, we're going to flip this and it's going to be probably not lights out for them. So, also feels good. Well, they finally got the 3rd land. They're probably just going to Unholy Annex here. They can't really afford to. So, we'll see what they do. Fable? Yep. Ooh, didn't have Delirium. So, I wonder what the move was there. Did they think that they had Delirium? They only have creatures. I wonder what opponent's thinking here. It's probably just going to be like Sack of Blood and then Fatal Push, right? Oh, discard an Unholy Annex, so they probably got a couple of them in hand. And they just pass? What is the opponent doing? Okay, Dragon. What is the opponent doing? Do I want to pick your poison here? I don't think I care. I don't think so. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need to pick your poison here. Like, opponent, I don't know what they were thinking on this one. They're gonna push. Why would they push now? Why would they make it night and then push? Because if I play another one, then it just gets to flip. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what opponent's thinking. Okay, Nova Hellkite. Okay, let's get in there. I don't want them to target the Storm Charge Slasher, so I will... Actually, no. Well... Whatever. I don't think it matters. They can't push this, so boom, boom. Is opponent dead? Until end of turn. That'd be the tech. They don't have anything for that, so... And they're at 1 life. We get to draw a card. Okay. Come on. Hopefully they got nothing. They're at 1. I mean, like... I gotta imagine it's over, right? It has to be. Still do not have Delirium. Enchantment and Creature. They can't play Unholy Annex. Like, they're just dead, right? They're gonna rope us? The salty rope? But, I mean, their hand was really bad, so I'm not gonna use this as like, oh, we can beat Reckless Midrange. But, like, yeah, their hand was pretty bad. And I don't know what they were doing at the beginning there. I feel like they thought that Blood Tithe would kill it. They probably are just... See, the thing is with that is, like, people just automatically assume they're like, oh, yeah, like, it's good, like, we're good to go. Like, I just tap Blood Tithe Harvester and it always kills. Like, it's like, ooh, wait, that's actually not how it works. Okay. So, we target the Storm Charge Slasher. We target a Storm Charge Slasher. Give them Trample, and that is GG. Alright. Well, we took down Rakdos midrange. Opponent was casting spells of some sort. I'm all out of my drink. My Diet Dr. Kelp. I wish I was drinking some Diet Dr. Kelp. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and let's see what we got here. So, Color Mastery. Let's see. Attack with 150 creatures the turn they entered. Not surprised we got that one. That was the only one, I think, for that. And then green. What do we get for green? Probably mana creatures. Yep, tap 100 creatures for mana over any number of games. Single-handedly was just land over elves. I can confidently speak for that. Orbs. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, that's right. I like this method more than the tree method that they did, but, like, I also don't have any interest in playing any of these cards. Like, I really don't. So... Anyways, I always check the daily store, too, to see what's going on here. So I'll check this real quick. Yep, not going to play any of those. All right, let's open these packs. I should have just opened all. All right, first one. We got Secluded Starforge. Oh, can't. Okay, I'll do the... Oh, those are the arena ones. Okay, well, we got a Mythic. Uthros. Oh, that's the Tolarian Academy. Alright, well, we got a Mythic of some sort. Let's see. Thespian Stage, cool. Okay. Volatile Orbit. When this enters, if you control a planet, it deals 4 damage to any target. Sacrifice an enchantment, conjure a card of choice from the planet's spellbook. Onto the battlefield tab with 8 charge counters. Interesting. Thendar the Overminer. Menace 4/4. When a non-basic land is put in a grip from the battlefield, control conjures a card in waste onto the battlefield tapped. Against if you control 2 or more tap creatures, strip to 1 non-basic land. Interesting. Oh, nice! A Mutavault! Okay. Alright. Alright, we got a Mutavault. So, that's pretty sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the deck here. So, Gruul Dragons, fun deck. If you're looking to change things up, maybe, tired of just playing Rakdos mid-range or just generic mono dagger, and you want to change some things up, I think Dragons is a great way to go. I think the deck is solid. It's a deck where you'll never really see it being, like, taken over a metagame or anything like that, or, like, occasionally maybe someone, like, has a 5-0 with it, but, like, it's not a deck that people are just going to be just rattling off all these big events with. But I can say right now, though, I think the deck's in a good spot. Just, like, Nova Hellkite is fantastic. Like we saw in multiple games, we were able to get an extra damage with Nova Hellkite because, like, we can play it for 3 mana and get in damage. So it's a lot of time it's 3 mana, 5 damage for 3 mana, which is pretty sweet. And it's a dragon that, like, we play early. It doesn't get caught by, like, Thought Seizes and stuff like that. It sits in exile until we're ready to cast it. So then by the time, like, we maybe warp 2 of these, all of a sudden we start casting Nova Hellkites, and our opponent's, like, almost out of the game. So I think for those reasons, Nova Hellkite is just, it's gigantic. So it looks like we only have 5 3-drops, but we actually have 9 3-drops. Maybe the way to go is to add some more aggressive 3-drops in here. Like, I'm not a big fan of, like, Gruul Spellbreaker, but, like, maybe, like, I don't know. I'm not really sure what else we'd want to play. Like, My Glass is okay, and maybe with the amount of artifacts and enchantments in the metagame, maybe that's the way to go. Like, I maybe add 2 My Glass and cut an Atsushi or something like that. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks so much for joining the second weekly stream. I don't know exactly what day that the next one is going to be, so if you're watching this live or watching the replay as soon as it came out, I don't know when it's going to be, but obviously, like I did with this one, I will make sure I put, like, I'll do, like, I'll set it to, like, a premiere or whatever, so that way you'll get the notification, you'll see when the time and day is going to be. So, alright, that's all I've got for you, everybody. I'm Commander Crane. Thanks so much for watching this weekly stream, and hope to catch you in the next one. Maybe we'll play another Gruul deck, maybe we won't. We'll see what happens next time.